It's a cold, blustery day at Clark Creek Elementary, and Karen Garland is braving the frigid temperatures to do what she loves the most: educating. Her interaction and engagement with students, passionate and quite frankly priceless, especially in an era of uncertainty.
There's nothing ordinary in 2020, Karen, and that includes teaching. From an educator standpoint, talk to me about how challenging 2020 has been for you.
Okay, so one of my things is I am a very hands-on teacher, and so this year you think about all of the supplies and the resources and what I call my treasures that I get to use. I have to be very careful because you think about the number of students that may possibly be touching and using these things. So I feel like also we're trying to keep that social distance amongst our students. So the team projects that we would do, the collaborative toward activities that they would do, I've had to limit those as well. So having to rethink my lesson plans, that hands-on part of it, the collaboration that may possibly be going on with students, trying to keep that distance, but trying to keep them safe as well, has completely changed this year.
When I think of a teacher like Karen being at our school and the peace of mind that I have for what she's doing in her classroom or in the garden or in the tree line, outside, wherever it is, I have 100% confidence that she's doing everything that she has with her full heart. She's going to allow an experience to take place that students would never have the opportunity to do. It really gives me the freedom and the flexibility to extend to her to say, you know your curriculum, you know the standards, you know what our kids need, you know the experience that they're looking for, and she can provide it.
According to Karen, awards and honors related to teaching have never been a source of motivation. Nonetheless, the list of awards Karen has received is quite impressive. They include Georgia Science Teacher of the Year and Georgia Department of Natural Resources Conservation Teacher of the Year, just to name a few.
Looking at your resume, you have won so many awards, but yet when you were named Teacher of the Year, this seemed really extra special to you. Why was this one so much more special?
Oh my gosh, that is funny because that always makes me want to cry. Okay, by the way, I cry when I'm happy, mad, sad, glad. But anyway, the reason for that, because within this school here, I work with some amazing, amazing teachers, and they really keep me on my toes, and they keep me, the expectation is up here, not just for our students, but also for our teachers as well. And so for them to sit there, and first off, just to be nominated unto itself is an honor, for me. And then to go through that process and actually be chosen as that person, I'm like, oh my goodness. So, I do everything that I do, it's not going to be for an award, it's for the kids.
I can tell you that Karen Garland has taught me more about agriculture than I could have ever experienced. In fact, every time I see her classroom, first of all, I don't know what I'm going to experience when I go into her room, if there's something growing, if there's something alive, if there's something not alive. It's an experience for us all to be around Karen Garland. So I will tell you, when I do an observation, whether it's informal, a pop-in, or a formal observation, I walk away knowing something that I did not know before.
Sometimes I'll have students that struggle indoors, but I get them outside and all of a sudden they're the star student. They're the ones out there measuring things. They're the ones that are leading, the activity that are there. Because outdoors does something amazing with them. But to plant and to see firsthand how we put that seed, like today with the bulbs, just to be able to see, I would love for you to come back in the springtime and then watch their faces as they get to see their bulbs coming up out of the ground and then hopefully flowering as well. But if they don't, because we know that on occasion things don't work the way that we do. So, having them to learn that failure is a part of it as well. So we don't always have those successes. We have those failures. Let's work through those problems together. So I have found that using the garden is good on so many levels, not just the academic part of things, but also that social part of things.